Hey, Chris, Jack, and Alec decided to make a movie. These are their stories. Kind regards. Hope you all have a wonderful evening.
I can't see shit at the moment, but you know, fuck it, YOLO, whatever.
A wonderful evening.
Hey, you can't see shit out here in the camera. Alright. But yeah, I've written it up. Don't read it until we're reading it.
But, in my way.
A wonderful evening, if you will.
I know what kind you are.
Tomato, tomato, you know what I mean?
How you doing?
Good, Alec, how are you?
Hey, fuck you.
There are certain things like prompts, and I'll just run them by you as we're going along. Whoa.
Take a minute to put some shit down.
Do you want to just be sitting like this? Hang on. Oh no, I enter. Okay, so Alec, if you can go there, I enter in this scene, and yeah, just we'll take it from there. Hey Jack, how are you?
Ah, noble Chris Guy, to what do I owe this pleasure?
You invited me over, you extremely unattractive and malodorous boob.
Very well. Very well.
So, just talk about your input, Alec. You know how you helped me.
Well, I first heard about this about 5 minutes ago, and started filming it 3 minutes ago. So yeah, I've obviously, you know, been a big part of this project.
Big part.
I was hoping you would not.
Of course I would. Get a front shot! Get a front shot out! You should know that! But how would you say you really sort of like influenced the script writing element?
But in a way, I think I was the heart and soul
I
of the
think...
script.
Say very well.
Very well.
One more. Really, this...
In a way, I wrote it, even though, I mean, I wasn't there when it was written and I only just found out about it, but in a way, I wrote it.
Very well.
Very well done, more like. Okay. Oh no, it's your line again! Say very well and then start talking.
No,
Say your
don't
line.
even bother.
Very well. I shall continue with my tale of mystery.
This is your piece de resistance, really,
Yeah.
when you think about it. I mean, if there's anything people will look back on in a billion years' time, they'll say, Alec Bellati, this film.
Yes.
And they'll look at you with regret. They'll look at the physical you, obviously being still alive, only have aged 10 years, and they'll say, we regret you. We regret that you existed.
That's what they'll say.
Is that still my line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Is that my line?
Yes.
Okay. Last night of all, when yon...
No, start again. Start the whole thing again.
Okay. I shall continue with my tale of mystery. Last night of all, when yon same star, that's westward from the pole, had made its course to illume that part
No,
of...
wait. You're reading to the camera.
Oh,
Can you look at... Pretend you're looking at me.
I
Just like, look up at me from the script.
shall continue with my tale of mystery. Last night of all, when yon same star, that's westward from the pole, has made its course to illume that part of heaven, when now it burns Marcellus and myself, the bell that's beating one.
Do you want to try it one more time and try and give it like an operatic sort of thing?
No.
Should I get from over here so I can...
You and
fuck
no,
it.
it's not my line. It's Alec.
No, it is your line.
Where?
According to my script, it's your line.
You're on the second page.
I'm on the second page.
It's the second page now. It's still on the first page.
Well, you didn't read all of your line.
Oh.
For fuck's sake! I was wondering why it like literally made no sense. Okay. Hang on.
Should we just stop and start again?
Let's start the whole thing again.
Wonderful evening.
Hey Jack, how are you?
Noble Chris Guy.
No, you stop, and then he
Oh.
changes positions.
Oh, okay.
Okay, start one more time. Hey Jack, how are you?
Noble Chris Guy, to what do I owe the pleasure?
You invited me over, you extremely unattractive and malodorous boob.
Very well, then how about you stop saying my lines?
No.
You're mouthing them.
Sorry, I'll look away. Yep, I've decided to make a film with Jack.
Very well, then I invite you to sit down a while and let me once again assail your ears.
Thought it would be funny if Alec was being filmed elsewhere, and it would cut back to him and be a bit, off.
They are so fortified against my story, what I've seen with my very own eyes. But first, it appears that Alec is about to grace us with his presence.
I am gracing you with my presence and wish for Jack to carry on with his story that I care so deeply about. Deeper than my own vagina, for which I have been confirmed as a woman.
How droll of you, Alec. I thought that would be funny. I also thought it would be funny to make Jack's lines quite complicated.
I shall continue with my tale of mystery. Mystery.
Mystery.
Last night of all, when yon same star that's westward from the pole had made its course to illume that part of heaven.
I don't know. What more can I really say? Jack's an idiot, so I thought it would be funny to make his lines really, really long. That's actually Hamlet.
What they seem quite Shakespearean.
Yeah. So, not typical things that Jack would say. One moment. I wish to enunciate that I understand what you were saying fully, and wish for one to continue.
That I'm sure you do. Thou art a scholar, Chris Guy.
So how did you help the film?
Well, I gathered all the caterers around and I made sure that all the food and everything was ready to go. I got all the decor going.
You're not so bad yourself, sweet cheeks.
And pretty much it just helped get the actors ready to roll.
So you were a bit like a roadie, like that was your contribution.
Good, now sit down.
I'm not prepared for this.
Well, yeah, generally was a roadie. Roadies are generally the unsung heroes of the musical process, if you will. And
Musical process.
yeah, well, in this case, in the actor's studio,
It's an alright analogy, I guess.
it's like a metaphor.
Within a metaphor, it's like a metaphor inception.
It's like a metception.
Anyway, we'll get back to you
Yeah,
later.
cool, man. I'll see you later.
So you just finish up there.
Yeah,
So
haste doth make the night's joint labour with the day. Who isn't that can inform me?
now look up.
I am pretty gay, eh?
Hush thine mouth, simpleton.
One more spontaneous outburst of insubordination out of you, Alec, and I will box ye chops in. I will now allow you to continue your story, Jack Wilhelm.
That I can. That can I. At least the whisper goes so. Our last king, whose image even but now appeared to us, was, as you know, by Fortinbras, Norway. Thuretio pricked on by...
There too.
Oh.
Thoretio. Thoretio pricked.
Well, you should have put a space.
No, that's Shakespeare should have put a space, eh? Jack thinks he's better
This
than
guy.
Shakespeare. Anyway, go. So, have you been anyway?
Oh, not bad, man. Just been chilling, just relaxing.
See much of Matt?
Oh, yeah, a bit, like now and then, but, he's kind of a wonderful evening.
The two pricked him by a most emulate pride, dared to the combat in which our valiant Hamlet, for so this side of our known world esteemed him, did slay this Fortinbras, who'd by a sealed compact, were ratified by law and heraldry, did forfeit with his life all those his lands, which he stood seized of to the Congo, against which a mighty competent was gagged by... Jesus! Keep
going.
So yeah, I'm like probably the strongest motherfucker around, I mean, I go around just punch people and just one punch kills them, And then afterwards, I'll probably just fuck some bitches, you know, whatever.
Whatever, eh?
Yeah, it's just what I do. I mean, I'm just that great.
And courage of the article designed is felled to Hamlet. Now, sir, young Fortinbras, of unimproved metal, hot and full, hath in the skirts of Norway here and there sharked up a list of lawless resolutes for food and diet to some enterprise that hath a stomach in it, which is no other, as it doth well appear unto our state. But to recover of us by strong hand and terms compulsory those foresaid lands, so by his father lost, and this I take it, is the main motive of our preparations. The source of this I watch and the chief head of his post hate and rummage in the land.
I hate Voiser and Waves and Fiddler, but I love Eat Nickelback.
Normally I would be annoyed that you have spoken out of turn, Alec. But I'll let this one slide, for the solid truth is in that statement.
Good point, nerd. The retio pricked.
The retio pricked. And it's pricked. Look, hang on. Just show them. Just show them. Hang on. Thereto pricked on by a most emulate. Emulate. That's an easy word.
You're giving me shit and you can't even say words.
That was Shakespeare, actually.
The end.
How fucking long was that?
Do you want to do a really quick reading?
Mine's really long.
No, we'll do a speed read, but...
Why are we doing a speed
And Alec,
read?
you say your lines as well. We're doing a speed read.
Why?
Hey Jack, how are you?
Noble Chris Guy, what do I owe this pleasure?
You invited me over, you extremely unattractive and malodorous boob.
Very well, then I invite you to sit down a while and let me once again assail your ears. They are so fortified against destroy what I've seen with my very own eyes. But first it appears that Alec is about to grace us with his presence.
I am gracing you with my presence and wish for Jack to carry on with his story that I care so deeply about, deeper than my own vagina, for which I have been...
How droll of you, Alec!